While the process of awakening can be both painful and challenging, it also unfolds as a transformative and enriching experience. Feeling lost, confused, alone, and anxious during a spiritual awakening is entirely normal. The journey comprises distinct stages, each presenting its own set of experiences, challenges, and gifts. Understanding these stages is crucial for navigating your spiritual path and gaining invaluable life lessons along the way. Stage 1. Learning everything there is to learn. For many, the initial stage of awakening often emerges through chaos. It can be likened to standing at the edge of an abyss, triggered by unexpected life events or crises. The catalyst for this awakening often stems from life-altering events like breakups, loss, trauma, or other significant transitions. These upheavals act as the crucible for transformation, thrusting you into a state of existential questioning. The sudden rupture from the familiar leaves you bewildered, adrift in a sea of confusion, unhappiness, and a profound sense of loss. It's as if the very essence of your reality has been shaken, leaving you disconnected from both the external world and the people who once felt familiar. As you grapple with the profound changes unfolding within, you can feel a palpable sense of disorientation and emotional unrest. During this tumultuous period, the internal transformation you undergo is not immediately apparent. The confusion and disorientation may lead those around you, unaware of the spiritual journey unfolding within, to assume a state of mental imbalance. This external perception only adds to the internal turmoil, potentially amplifying feelings of isolation, depression, and anxiety. In the midst of this chaos, you might find yourself overwhelmed by a pervasive sense of confusion and unhappiness. The world, once familiar, now seems alien, and the people around you appear to exist in a different reality. It is as if you have become a stranger to your own life. This disconnection intensifies as you grapple with a profound sense of not resonating with your surroundings. It's a lonely journey, yet the search for answers propels you forward into uncharted territories of self-discovery. This quest for meaning leads to relentless questioning the purpose of your existence, the meaning of life, and the very essence of reality. The constant refrain of "Why am I here?" and "Is there more to life than this?" becomes a guiding force, pushing you to seek answers beyond conventional wisdom. In this state of existential inquiry, you find refuge in the expansive realm of knowledge, exploring metaphysical concepts, mystical ideas, and self-help resources. You delve into various ideologies, experimenting with different perspectives to make sense of your internal tumult. The acquisition of knowledge and practice becomes your lifeline, offering a semblance of control over the seemingly chaotic transformation. As you consume information voraciously, there comes a pivotal moment where self-awareness dawns. It's akin to meeting yourself for the first time, a revelation that shatters the illusions and delusions of the world. With this newfound awareness, you start perceiving life through a different lens, transcending the limitations of your previous state of consciousness. The bliss that accompanies this awareness is transformative. It comes from realizing how everything is connected, like pieces in a puzzle, where each moment, experience, and choice adds to the richness and meaning of life. The search for answers in stage 1, though initially uncertain, becomes a catalyst for a profound shift in perception, setting the stage for the subsequent stages of spiritual awakening. Stage 2, believing you know everything. In the second stage, as you keep on learning, you start feeling this expansion within you. Old ways of thinking start to fall away, and you are on your way to becoming your higher self. You seek guidance from spiritual teachers, engage in practices, and adopt belief systems to help you deal with your existential crisis. Moments of enlightenment and mystical experiences give you a glimpse of something beyond, bringing hope, joy, and a strong sense of connection. As your understanding of the universe broadens and you piece things together, breakthroughs start happening. Yet here is a twist. When pride kicks in, the moment you realize you are on a spiritual journey, a subtle sense of pride rises within you. You might start thinking you've got it all figured out, possessing answers about how the world operates. The transformation from spiritual seeker to spiritual authority is marked by a shift in perspective. The world, once seen through the veils of illusion, now appears crystal clear. Armed with your newfound insights, you feel compelled to enlighten others, often imposing your perspectives on them, unwittingly assuming a self-proclaimed role of spiritual superiority. In conversations, you delve into esoteric topics. When others don't understand, you might shake your head, feeling a sense of superiority and even pity for those who haven't explored the wonderful things you have learned. This stage might make you wish to be admired by others. Your actions may reflect a belief that you are better than others, pointing out what's wrong with people in the world. Ironically, you may overlook your own ego-driven behavior, engaging in spiritual bypassing by always chasing after the light and neglecting the darkness within. However, that pride can be risky. Even the most spiritual people can stumble when pride takes over. Operating from the ego brings back old patterns, revealing what still needs work. The real challenge in this stage is taming and gaining control of the spiritual ego. If this doesn't happen, the universe sends new challenges because, well, there is still more to grasp. The universe, acting as a compassionate mirror, reflects back your unacknowledged shadows, gently nudging you to confront the hubris that threatens to undermine your spiritual growth. The real challenge in stage 2 lies in taming the spiritual ego, gaining mastery over the seductive illusion of omniscience. It's a delicate dance, where the allure of spiritual grandiosity must yield to the humbling journey of acknowledging and transcending the ego, ensuring that our evolution remains grounded in authenticity and wisdom. Stage 3. Realizing you know nothing at all. In stage 3, you reach a profound turning point, a realization that, in the grand scheme of things, you know nothing at all. It becomes a gentle confrontation with your own spiritual arrogance, where the illusions of superiority tenderly crumble, opening space for a deeper understanding of the authentic purpose behind your awakening. When pride blinds you, the first reality check strikes. You start to see that maybe you have misunderstood the essence of this spiritual journey. It's like a light bulb moment, understanding the real purpose of your awakening. The truth is, you weren't called to wake up because you are more special than others still in slumber. It's because you were on the wrong path. Now it's not about those who are still asleep. It's about the ones who have awakened. The universe nudges your ego into the back seat, letting your soul take the wheel. It feels like losing a part of yourself, known as ego death. It's uncomfortable because, on your journey toward purpose, it seems like starting over. This time, you need to do it right, with the ego in the back seat. Deep inner work is necessary to heal old wounds affecting your actions. In this stage, prioritizing deep inner work becomes essential. You focus on healing old wounds, addressing unresolved traumas, and gently dismantling the influence of the ego for genuine transformation. By setting the ego aside, you attain emotional stability, creating space for your higher self to guide you. At this point, you stop seeking feel-good spiritual philosophies and practices. The focus shifts to deep inner work, and the judgment and negativity cease. The universe is always there to help you heal and grow, but the speed of your progress is your choice. You begin to understand that you are not more special than those still asleep, and your journey isn't superior. You recognize that everyone is on their unique journey and awakening in their own time. Maybe, in a past life, you were once asleep, and this life is your time for inner work. You start genuinely caring about others, but your main concern is your own soul, the only thing you can control. Your role is to wake up, evolve, and shine your light for others to find their way. The more you know, the more you realize there is always more to learn. Human existence becomes more interesting when seen from a place behind the ego. Those who experience this become receptive to opposing information, eager to keep learning because there is always something new to discover, even from those still asleep. At this point, you can truly experience profound and lasting changes on your awakening journey. The acknowledgement that despite extensive knowledge, you don't possess all the answers, opens the doorway to a state often referred to as nirvana. You shift your focus from attempting to awaken others to being a beacon of light through personal evolution. That's when your life becomes less about you and more about truly helping others. It's when you start feeling connected to all, at peace, and deeply aligned with God, yourself, and the entire universe. It is in this stage that the true essence of spiritual awakening is realized. A journey not to assert superiority, but to guide with compassion, humility, and a genuine desire to help others find their own path to enlightenment. Your spiritual journey is yours alone, unique and ever-evolving. Embrace each step, share your story, and remember, there is no right way to awaken. Trust in your path and honor your experiences,